Live with Jay, number 34. Hopefully, you guys will be joining us soon. We can talk about different issues of the day. A lot of stuff going on in the Bay Area. A lot of stuff going on everywhere. Want to tap in with you guys. Hopefully, everybody had a good weekend. I had a pretty cool weekend. Hopefully, you guys did too. Hopefully, you got everything you wanted. So, what's up, man? Press that like button if you're joining in. Hopefully, we could get a good number of people today and we could just discuss different issues, different things that I've seen on the news. And you know me, I'm always talking topics of the day. And once we get a little bit more people, I'll get it started. But I'm welcoming everybody to Live with Jay number. What's up, Luis Ramirez, number 34. On here kicking back. Press the like button if you guys are joining me. Give me a quick second. But yeah, just a lot of things that I want to talk about. A lot of different issues, like always. Gone back from Rich. What's up? You were out in Richmond? It's cold up that way. It's cold in the East Bay, period. Today. You're always out in Richmond, huh? I see that. Last time you told me you were out there too. I'm in Richmond a lot too because I got family out there. SC. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. For sure. But yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I don't go out to San Francisco that much. But my bad if you guys hear me chewing on something. I'm eating a Tums because I had some spicy food earlier and it made my acid reflex act up. So I'm eating a Tums if you hear me chewing on something. But yeah, man, just want to talk about some different issues that I've seen on the news this week. I've seen an interesting case on the news, and it kind of boggled my mind. And I don't know if you guys heard about it, but it was supposedly a woman that got held hostage or kidnapped at a house in East Oakland. Supposedly she had met a dude on Tinder, according to what they said. And apparently this guy like kidnapped her and held her hostage or something like that at a house. And according to the news report, she escaped the house or something like that. And nobody in the neighborhood wanted to help her, supposedly. And then, like, eventually someone helped her. And I guess they arrested the dude who did it. But it turns out the police let the dude go. And they're not releasing his name. They're saying that he has a history of sexual assault, according to what I read. And the police let him go, which is weird. It's a weird case altogether. I don't know if you guys heard about that case, but it was on the news this week, basically. And yeah, apparently some lady got kidnapped. According to what they said, she met some dude on Tinder, and the dude tried to kidnap her or hold her hostage. So basically, they kidnapped the lady, and they hold her hostage for a couple days. And then, what's up? What's going on, Omar Vilcan? So apparently, the Oakland police arrested the guy and released him because they said they didn't file any charges on him. So I don't understand. It was a weird case. It was a weird case that, you know what I mean? I'm talking about a case that happened in Oakland this week. And it was about a lady who claimed that she got kidnapped and held hostage at a house in East Oakland by a man she met on Tinder, supposedly. And they said that she was held hostage for 3 days. She escaped. And I guess, according to the report, they said, I didn't make a video on it, so maybe you've seen it on the news. But according to what they said, she escaped. The guy was arrested. And the guy, they let him go. They didn't charge him with anything. Now, to me, it's suspicious. I mean, it's a weird case altogether because, for one, they said the dude has a history of sexual assault. maybe pimping as well. And they're not releasing his name, and they're putting him back in the street. And you know, it's to me, it's mind-boggling how you can arrest a rapist and let him go. Now, if I don't know, it's a weird case altogether because, like, my thing is, was was the girl telling the truth? You know what I mean? Was she a prostitute? Did she not uh, file charges on him? I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just guessing. You know, why would they let a rapist go? That's that's crazy, man. This world's coming to. Next thing they're gonna let a child molester go. You know, a child predator. But yeah, it was an interesting case for sure. Cause she's citing one to get killed. So you think she was just afraid to identify him? But I mean, if the dude's a motherfucking kidnapper and a rapist, you know what I mean? It's like, nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? You know, it has nothing to do with snitching or nothing like that. This guy's a fucking scumbag. You know, this guy can go out there easily to kidnap anybody else, kids, God knows who else. Dudes like that shouldn't get a pass. I mean, what the fuck is this world coming to, man? We're living in a world full of degenerates, for reals. It's getting worse and worse as older as I get. I swear it's getting worse and worse, man. It's really fucking extremely sad what this world is becoming. But yeah, yeah, I know the cops don't care. But you know, if he is a rapist and he is out there doing bad shit, then they should put his name out there, expose this motherfucker. You know what I mean? People like that shouldn't get a pass. They wouldn't get a pass in jail. Why should they get a pass on the street? That's all I'm saying. You feel me? But yeah, man, but it's a crazy thing, man. It's a crazy case. You know, I'm assuming that she was scared to identify him, and that's why they released him. And yeah, it's crazy, man. Like I said, it's like it's becoming a world full of degenerates out there, man. And like I said, the older and older I get, the more crazy I see things, man. And it's sad. It really is. You know, and it's not to say that people when I was growing up weren't bad, because they were. There was some bad shit going on back then too. But I don't know. To me, it seems like people just have no code anymore, no moral of anything. You know, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's pretty sad and crazy, man. And it's crazy how it's always Oakland. Yeah, Pinkman's been around forever, man. Pimping's always been around, you know. It's nothing new. But I don't know if this dude was a pimp. I'm not, you know, I don't know what he was. The case is, that's what I'm saying. That case is just weird altogether. Because I don't know what he was. I don't know if he was a pimp. I don't know if he was a sexual molester. I don't know what dude's trick was. But, yeah, a lot of pimps are rapists too and molesters. You got to remember that. A lot of them pimp out 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds. You know what I mean? You got to remember that. A lot of times we glorify pimps, but we forget that a lot of those dudes are child molesters. They'll pimp out 14-year-olds and 13-year-olds. You know what I mean? So it's like it's amazing how you could have a pimp label and you get a pass for rape and child molestation and pedophilia. You know what I mean? To me, that part of the game always confused me. Because to me, a rapist or a fucking child molester is a fucking child molester or rapist, regardless if you have the pimp label or not. You see, maybe I could be wrong, but hey, that's the way I look at it, and I'm sticking to it. You feel me? But yeah, that was just something I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's weird, man. It's interesting that happened. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Maybe on the East Coast, but yeah, what's your guys' take on this whole case? You know what I mean? What's up, Cepeda? What's your guys' take on the case? If you guys want to elaborate, if you heard anything about it. You know what I mean? To me, I find it disturbing. Really fucking disturbing. You know what I mean? And press that like button if you're joining me. But yeah, I find it really disturbing. You know? But I have another thing I want to talk to you guys about. It's interesting because I have been to this place and I perform music at this place, and I'm gonna get into that soon. I'm not gonna put it there because it's an active investigation, but I'm just gonna put the scenario. Yeah, man, uh, it's on the news. If you see it, it's on the news for sure. But it was mind boggling, bro. But I'm gonna change the topic and I'm gonna tell you about another story that I seen on the news, and it's funny because I know of these folks. You know what I mean? And I've actually played at their establishment before a long time ago because I'm a musician. So there was I seen a news report on the news recently about a bar in San Jose. It's under investigation, and I guess the bar is owned by some people from South America. Not saying no names, and apparently these folks owned a few bars around the San Jose area and restaurants. And according to what I was reading in the newspaper report, it said that a waitress was killed at that bar in June because some dude was getting head in the parking lot of the restaurant, and he backed his pickup and rammed into a waitress and killed her. If you could believe that. And then I guess some other incidents happened there, and they're saying that the bar is being used as a place for prostitution and drugs. And it's crazy because I've actually met the owner of that bar. I'm not saying no names. I know her. I met her before. I played at her establishment before. You know, I don't know her real well, but I've met her before. And yeah, I mean, it's like when I read the newspaper article, it almost sounded something like from some Narcos book. You know what I mean? From a show. You know what I mean? It read that way. Like, you know, some female bar owner that owns shady establishments around San Jose. And I was like, holy shit, I've actually played for that lady before at her bar. You know what I mean? A long time ago, I did a couple shows for her. And she actually donated some food to one of my shows. You know what I mean? She is from the same country that Griselda Blanco's from. Like I said, I'm not saying no names. It's an active investigation. But I actually have performed at her bar, at her old bar. She had another bar before in San Jose, and I performed at it. My one of my best friends, female friends, she was a Colombiana. She performed there too. And what kind of show? It was basically like cumbia and like vallenato, like tropical music. Cause I'm a musician. Um, and um, and yeah, I played at her bar, and I like to say that when I first got to the bar where I played, it was cool. But like once it got a little later, I did sense a little shadiness. Let's just keep it at that. And if you want to look up the story, you could find it with if you go to Google, look up Agave Bar San Jose, and you'll or I think it's called Agave Sports Bar San Jose, and you can find the story on there. There's like a bunch of stuff. But I was just tripped out because I have met the owner of that bar. And like I said, she even donated food one time to a show that I played at. And yeah, now she's under investigation. Or I guess they're trying to shut down her place. I think Agave Bar, yeah. And yeah, man, I bet. But it's just funny, bro, that you know, the lady's a Colombian lady. The waitress that got killed was Colombian too. And I've actually ate some Colombian food at that place before. You heard about them a while back. Yeah, man, I know them, bro. Cause I play in a Colombian music band. And I know a lot of Colombians, bro. No, I'm not connected to no Colombian cartel, so don't even fucking start. But I know a lot of Colombianos in the Bay Area, bro, because I play Colombian music. That's one of the genres of music I play. So I've met a lot of the Colombians in San Jose. There's a big Colombian community, bro. Believe it or not, it's hard as that to believe. There's a lot of Colombianos out in San Jose and Santa Clara County. I know this because I've done a lot of shows out there. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that was a trip when I heard that story because I was like, I know her, I know that person. I've met her before many times, and I performed at that bar at one of her bars before. So yeah, man. According to what you're saying, they're trying to shut down that agave place because of some shady shit. But that was crazy though. What happened to that waitress? Like I said, you guys can Google the story. Like I said, Google agave bar. You know what I mean? In San Jose, and you'll see the story. What's up, Sac City boy? Yo, marry her. But yeah, man, like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like that I know them people, and then all this investigation and stuff is going out. I don't know them personally. It's not like people that I hang out with, but I've met them through mutual friends and through musicians. Yeah, I play cumbias, bro. What's up, Mark Best? I play cumbia, salsa, vallenato. You know what I mean? Do I know reggaeton? I know reggaeton music. I don't play it though. Reggaeton is more like hip hop. You know what I mean? It's not played with actual music instruments. It's played more with a DJ or it's just like hip hop. You know what I mean? Cumbia is cool, but yeah, man. Do I speak Spanish? Claro que sí. Yo hablo español. It's like Colombian and Puerto Rican. Check out the Vague channel for all your Colombian needs. Vain yogas. I've been to Colombia, bro. Colombia got some fine women. Let me tell you. Colombia got unas mujeres bonitas, man. I've been to Medellin, to the city where Pablo Escobar's from. I've been there, bro. Like I said, I know a lot of Colombians, bro. I have a real cool connection with the Colombian community because I play Colombian music. Yeah, I like Colombians too. Just like Serias. Check out the culineros for your Colombian needs. Well, yeah, apparently, I guess this bar was a Colombian whore bar. I guess according to what the news are saying. You know what I mean? But hey, I don't know anything. I don't know nothing. You feel me? I'm just a fucking musician. I'm just relaying to you the story that I've actually played at that bar. Uh, Twice, three times. Not at the one they're trying to close. They had another bar before. You know what I mean? Have I ever been to Arizona? I passed through Arizona once, but I've never stopped in Arizona. Colombian food, the best way I could tell you Colombian food, if you like Salvadorian or Nicaraguan food, you know what I mean? If you like plátanos, rice and beans, meat, yuca, and stuff like that, then you'll like Colombian food because it's very similar. Like they have something called arepas. Arepas are like pupusa. Yeah, bandeja paisa. I've tried bandeja paisas. You know what I mean? I'm half Salvadorian, so to me, the food because I'm half Salvadorian, um, the food from Colombia wasn't that much different. You know what I mean? It was very similar. It was like a lot of plantains. The only thing is they use a lot of potatoes too. All right, who's this dude trolling? Looks like I'm gonna have to. This person's gonna have to be put on timeout. I don't have time for trolls. Sounds like Puerto Rico. Yeah, it's very similar, bro. Panamanians is similar too. No, like yeah, Mexican food is its own thing, bro, for sure. You know what I mean? And Mexican, you gotta remember, Mexican food. Mexico is such a big country. And press the like button if you guys are joining me like that. They won't hate on the stream, but Mexican food is, Mexico is such a big country that Mexican food in every state is different. You know what I mean? We here in the United States only know of certain Mexican foods, but when you go to actual Mexico, the food everywhere is different. Like the food from Mexico City is different from the food from Jalisco. The food from Michoacan is different to the food of Oaxaca. The food of Veracruz and Yucatan is hella different. In Commerce, California, you ever been to a Lagavero restaurant in Tequila Bar in Montclair? No, I haven't. I know where Montclair is. The best steak though, no cap. She got the best in the state. Thai and Laotian food is heavy hitter. You know, I had some Indian food today. If you guys want to laugh at me, I had some chicken tikka masala and some biryani, which is like kind of like rice with vegetables and meat. That shit was hella good. I dated. I think I told you guys I dated an Indian girl for almost 10 years. So I got I got used to a lot of the Indian food. But yeah, I ate Indian food today. I ate some biryani and some chicken tikka masala. That shit was hella smacking. Hey, Sac City boy, what Mexican food do you like the best? From what region? I like Yucatan. I like Michoacan. I like Veracruz. I like a little bit of Mexico City food. Speaking of food, any place Nacatamales in the ESO? I don't know if they got Nacatamales in the ESO. I know a good Nicaraguan place in Concord. It's on Colfax Street. That place is hella good. Do I still got game for the high nuts? Not right now, bro. I'm kind of fat, and I haven't had a girlfriend in like a year and a half. So, and COVID kind of messed me up. You know what I mean? But I'm getting back in it, bro. I have game again. But press the like button if you guys are on here. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I had some Indian food today. It was smacking. You feel me? I had some biryani and some chicken tikka masala. Shit was pretty good. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I dated an Indian girl for like 10 years. Oakland game for sure. You know it. I gotta do that Oakland game. I gotta use it when I go out to Sacramento. What's the best soul food spot in Oakland? There's a few. You know, Everett and Jones is good. Um, what's that other place? Lois the Pie Queen is pretty good. The waffles and chicken place is good over there in Jacqueline Square. It's hard to get Indian girl, man. They really stick to their own. Yeah, bro. Luis Ramirez, you ain't lying. You know what I mean? I never thought I would date an Indian girl. It just happened. We met and we liked each other and vibed, and next thing you know, we were dating. So I never thought I was gonna date an Indian girl. That was like the last race I ever thought I was gonna date, bro. But I dated one for 10 years. You know, did a lot of crazy stuff with that girl. Let me tell you. You know what I mean? Stuff that I can't talk about on here. Yeah, her parents were pretty strict, City of Trees. You feel me? But she was kind of rebellious, though. She was rebellious. You know, she was like a rebellious type. It's right there by the freeway, which place by in Emeryville. You know what I mean? But yeah, I've tried. Have you had Vegan Mob by the Lake Merritt? You know what? I haven't tried it. I've seen it, but I did try a place next down the street from Vegan Mob called Holy Lands Cafe. It's a Jewish Mediterranean place. It's pretty good there. I like their chicken shawarma. It's hella good. I go there sometimes. But no, I've tried. Damn, you be knowing the town, bruh. Have you tried Homeroom Mac, Buffalo Cheese, Smack and Track Buffalo Chicken? No, I haven't. The only vegan soul food place I tried is the one that's over there by Jacqueline Square. It's called Slowly Vegan. It's over there on Third and Third and Broadway by Jacqueline Square. Vegan Mob got a Jackamiro. Oh, that's tight. I haven't noticed it, but next time I go in the area, I'll check it out. But yeah, man, yeah, I know Vegan Mob. That used to be back in my day. That used to be a Quick Way. I remember we would always go to Quick Way to get some food before we went out to the Grand Lake Theater to watch a movie. That was like the little custom. We would stop at Quick Way, get a bite to eat, then go watch a movie at the Grand Lake. We used to do that all the time when I was a youngster. But yeah, man, the greasy bag of fries. You feel me? I get my pimping at the boba joints. We got a lot of boba joints in the Bay Area, that's for sure. But yeah, man, all those things I was talking about, you know, that case. Let's go back to what I was talking about for some of those that weren't on here earlier. So I was talking earlier about a case. Oh yeah, I remember the gingerbread house. Yep, that was back in the days. So I was talking earlier about this case where this a girl met a guy on Tinder, and he supposedly kidnapped her, and then he held her for hostage for 3 days, and she escaped. And they arrested the dude, and then the police let him go. And I was saying earlier that to me that's fucking weird, and especially the dude having a sexual predator past supposedly. They didn't release the name of the person, but to me, that's all bad. You know what I mean? If you're gonna release a fucking predator, what next? You're gonna release a child molester? You know what I mean? This happened in Oakland, in East Oakland, bro. And other than that, I was talking about also. Besides that, I was talking about this bar that was on the news recently in San Jose called Agave Bar. That I guess was the city of San Jose is trying to shut it down because they're saying it's a whorehouse and it's being used, as a prostitution place. But the thing that's crazy is I know the owner of that bar, or at least she may be the part owner, and I performed there before, and she donated food to one of my shows in San Jose a long time ago. Tell me that's not a trip. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying no names. I'm not dropping any names. I'm just saying that is a trip. You know what I mean? Like I said, you could Google it, Agave Bar in San Jose, and you'll find the story. You know what I mean? I'm not making none of this up. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a trip, man. It's a trip. But what's up with all these robberies that keep on going on in Chinatown, man? You know what I mean? I've seen like some fucking vicious robberies, man, where they're still robbing Asians with assault weapons and robbing old people, and it's like that's fucked up, man. Again, it's just JCAT degenerate behavior. What's up with that, man? What's up, brother? 415 in the house. J-Walk J, if you walk an hour first thing in the morning and replace a meal with oatmeal, you'll lose some pounds. Yeah, man. Yeah, defund the police, that's one reason. It could be. It could be, man. It could be that the police are saying if you're going to defund us, then we ain't going to do our job. If you want oatmeal. Yeah, I used to do the oatmeal thing, bro. I think I'm going to do that again, bro. Matter of fact, at one time I was only eating one meal a day, you know? Just saw a story. A couple got caught in a jack after leaving Stonestown, the city. Wow. I know where Stonestown is. Doesn't surprise me, man. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on out there. I mean, like I said, they've been robbing, you see the Jack King at Emeryville. No, I haven't. Walk the lake, Jose. Yes, sir. I want to. You can't defend criminals who take more advantage of civilians. You can't defend the police. Criminals will take more advantage. Thing is, I think the reality is the criminal mind knows that we live in a place where right now the police ain't doing their job. The police ain't gonna protect you anyway, even if they were doing their job. And at the same time, we have a bunch of fucking liberals who take away guns from citizens. You know what I mean? We can't defend ourselves. We can't have concealed carry permits. We can't carry guns to protect ourselves. I bet you if people were armed, these criminals wouldn't be doing the bullshit they're doing right now. I can tell you that. You feel me? All right. I got another JCat on here. Hold on. Let me take off this JCat. I don't have time for JCats. But yeah, man, it's just like for reals, watch one more of them live start getting hit up. I mean, they've already robbed liberals. I mean, one of the city council people, Dan Cobb, was robbed at his car about a year ago. You know what I mean? So they are getting hit up. They rob liberals all the time. And deep down, the liberals, they know what's going on. They're not stupid. But, to me, it's just like, there's a lot of misguided youth out there, man. And I don't blame one race. But unfortunately, when stupid shit happens, it tends to be black and brown kids that do it a lot of times. Because let's face it, we can't make excuses even for our own. Because our own do stupid shit as well. But, a lot of misguided youth, man. A lot of single parents. A lot of kids with no guidance. A lot of kids that have self hatred. You know what I mean? A lot of, yeah. I mean, all these guys like to disarm people. You know what I mean? All these liberals, and I'm a liberal myself in some ways. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I'm a liberal myself in some ways, not in all ways, because maybe because I grew up here in the Bay Area, but at the same time, I have common sense, man. And that is true. If you noticed, most cities that are gentrified are liberal run cities. That's a skeleton in the closets that that but that's a skeleton in the closet nobody wants to talk about. Is the the fucking the cities that are run by liberals are fucking you know, the ones that are most gentrified. Hold on, let me read the comments. The brothers have been the main culprits in Chinatown. I try not to blame on race, but two, it's getting hard now. Seems like a new video of a street vendor getting attacked comes out every week. Liberals now want to try weirdo agendas. Criminal muffles are getting punished accordingly. Are you foster parent receiving two? Are your foster parents receiving your 250 child tax credit? I don't get it. I'm not a foster parent, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, going back to Mike Wallace, yeah, unfortunately, a lot of these robberies have been committed by African American youth and adults in some cases. You know what I mean? And there's just no excuse for it. The problem is that people don't like to call it out for the fear of being called racist. But if you're in the wrong, you're in the wrong, no matter what race you are. You know what I mean? If you're going out there victimizing elderly people and stuff like that, that to me, that's degenerate scumbag shit. You know what I mean? Says the black community needs to speak about this, and I'm calling it. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Liberals will never call it out. Of course not. Hey, if you like a dog, it quacks like the liberals so want to give kids hormone blockages. Not sure about that. But I know that people are afraid, liberals are afraid to call it out. You know, Rasa and Asians, for the most part, are not afraid to call it out. But liberals, white liberals, are afraid to call it out because they're scared to be called racist. But the reality is there is a problem. You know what I mean? These crimes keep on happening. You know what I mean? Liberal politicians keep 24 on secure. Yeah, I believe it. But well, you know, bring back the open carry concealed. Yeah, man. I mean, people should be able to defend them. If people are going to be committing crimes like that, then people should be able to defend themselves. Point blank. Period. If the cops aren't going to do their job, you know what I mean? Then the people have to protect themselves one way or another. What do you think of the term Latinx? I think it's stupid. I don't use it per se. You know, my take on it is, you know, whoever wants to use it, that's on them, but I don't use it, and that's just where I'll leave it at. But, yeah, like me, I'm not afraid to call out these things. You know, if you call me racist, you could pretty much suck my you-know-what, because I am not racist. It's not racist to call out a bad situation. Just like if say, Latinos were going around attacking elderly blacks, I would call it out. I would be like, no, that's not cool. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. You know what I mean? Sad they don't want to defend ourselves. They don't want us to defend ourselves. Yeah, man. And you know, they're also keeping a lot of black people who are not involved in crimes, who are not criminals, from defending themselves as well. Think about that. That's what nobody ever thinks about. They want to keep even black people defenseless. You feel me? Because face it, the most crime-ridden areas in California a lot of times are black neighborhoods. And most of the time the victims of those crimes are other black people, unfortunately. You know? And I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys. It's no different than in the Raza neighborhoods. A lot of times we victimize each other. Yeah, I mean, like when When I was young, there was a lot of gangs, a lot of Asian gangs in Oakland, a lot of Asian gangs in Sacramento too, because I used to live in Sacramento. You know what I mean? And I think this stuff wouldn't have happened so much back then. But right now, you don't see those gangs anymore. You don't see that element in the streets anymore. So that has emboldened a lot of, criminals, you know what I mean, to victimize the elderly over there. I think they don't do it as much with our people because I think they know that our people will fight back quickly and will shoot back quickly. I think that's one of the reasons they don't do it to us as much. They do it to us, but not as much, if you ever notice. Because we're not just going to sit there and be silent like some fucking liberals. That's for sure. Asian gangs will give you the business. Yeah, man, Asian gangs don't play, bro. I've seen Asian gangs put hands on black dudes before when I was young, and on Rasa. So yeah, they're crazy. No, they're not visible. That's what extortion was about, protecting Chinatown. Yeah, I remember hearing about that too. Well, I remember when I used to live in Sacramento, a lot of the like Hmong and Mian gangs, they used to like extort and do home invasion robberies on their own people in South Sacramento when I used to live out there. You grew up with a lot of RTCs, all Asians. Yeah, man. But to me, it's like I think the black community should call out these crimes, and I think they should be there for their youth, man, because these are misguided youth. You know what I mean? That's unfortunately the situation. When you have hopelessness, when you have poverty, when you have a community that another J cat on this thing, let me block him real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I blocked him. Actually, Rojo was Flaco was getting a lot of trolls on his live feed earlier too. I was watching his live feed, but when you get a community that there's a lot of poverty, a lot of single family homes, a lot of self hatred, a lot of negativity, a culture of negativity, you know, no kind of education, you know what I mean, or at least effort to get educated, and being proud of being ignorant, you're gonna produce a community of degenerates, or at least a group of youth that are degenerates. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, man. It's really fucking unfortunate. And sadly, a lot of our youth have been guided that way. You feel me? Because a lot of our youth have been misguided as well. Let's not make excuses for Rasa as well. We gangbang. We sell drugs to each other. We kill each other. We go after each other. We talk shit to each other. We've had a 50-year war between North and Southern California. It's out there, man. You know what I mean? So we can't make excuses for ourselves either. You know what I mean? Because we're complacent in a lot of bullshit too. You know? But that's just my opinion on it. I could be wrong. You feel me? I'm just Jose from Oakland Latinos United. You know? I'm just voicing my opinion on it. You know, you might agree with me or disagree with me, but even if you disagree with me, that's okay. Moral for life, not as much, you know what I mean? We do, though. There have been incidents where vendors have been robbed, and I remember hearing stories in the past that some of the gangs in LA used to tax street vendors for selling in their neighborhoods. I heard I don't want to say gang names, but I heard certain big gangs in LA used to tax Rasa street vendors for selling in their neighborhoods, if you believe that. I know there was in Fresno a street vendor who was shot last year by a Rasa for sure. I think there was also another one that was shot by a black person as well. But it's just the thing is, man, this is gonna sound. Someone said MS-13 and 18th Street. That could possibly be some of them. But at the end of the day, man, we all have to learn to get along, man, because we share these spaces together, you know, and And us fighting each other, killing each other, robbing from each other, and victimizing each other is not gonna, it's not gonna cut it. For one, it's not good. It's just not good for any community. Someone said, "Have you seen? If you guys are on here, please press the like button." Somebody said, "Have I seen the video of the shooting in Old Sacramento?" No, I haven't. What happened in Old Sacramento? If you guys don't mind me asking, which one? Shadow Sood put out Crip, Blood Hood, stop robbing street vendors or recruiting inside the streets. Probably. I saw like 3 people, right? I don't know what happened in Old Sacramento. I haven't heard about it, bro. To be honest with you, was there a shooting or something in Old Sacramento? If any of my Sacramento viewers are on here, please explain to me because I don't know anything about it, and I'm just keeping it 100. Shootout? What day? Just recently, I'll post a link. Yeah, what day did that happen? What was the shooting about? Was it Rasa? Was it blacks? Was it whites? What was it? You know what I mean? But yeah, I didn't hear about it. I seen the video. Look like something from a movie. Crazy. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because those Sacramento, I used to go there all the time back in the days. I don't remember it being violent or being bad, but times have changed. You feel me? There was a shooting in Walnut Creek. Oh shit, that's crazy. You don't hear about that every day. Walnut Creek. I was just in Walnut Creek about 4 or 5 days ago. I went to the Macy's out there to buy something. Blacks versus Rasta. Just announced the victim were really young. Suspects was 2 blacks, early 20s. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I didn't hear about that. Yeah, I'll look it up for sure. I'll look up the video when I get off. But yeah, I didn't hear about it, bro. People that was not from Walnut Creek that did that. I bet there was probably people from Antioch or Pittsburgh. 15 years old. They were youngsters, huh? There was a shooting, what? In Arden Mall, right? You know what I mean? I remember Arden Mall, there was a shooting, what, last year, I think? Or the year before, where 2 or 3 people got killed. I remember hearing about that, too. That was crazy. I heard Sacramento's getting hot, bro. I heard it's been bad out there. A couple people have told me that Sacramento will be with the business, man. No more fist fights, huh? That's crazy, man. I didn't hear about the shooting in Sac though. That was 2 youngsters. The Arden, some cats that weren't even from there got popped. My sister lives in Sac. Yeah, Arden Mall. I did hear about it. I think I did hear that they weren't from California too, if I remember right. But yeah, man, that's crazy. But yeah, I got family in Sacramento. I go out there from time to time. Um, yeah, I remember going to old Sacramento back in the days. I don't remember it really being bad. You feel me? That's why I'd rather kick it in the mountains. I feel you. Ardmore was some kids from New Orleans that got shot. Oh shit. What were they doing in Sac? I ain't lying, City of Trees. I went to up north a couple months ago. It was beautiful, bro. I was up there by Ukiah. Beautiful, bro. I didn't even want to come back, bro. I was like, man, it's beautiful up here. It's like peace and calm. You feel me? Yeah, Northern California's been fucking off the hook, man. 90% of all this mayhem by young fools is good for the soul. Yeah, only because what Sac's gotten bad because the rap scene that's going on out here. Really? You mean all the? I don't know too much about the modern rappers out there, but I heard about some of them. Visiting family escape violence and no believe it's or not. Wow, ain't that some shit? Who's a rap? Who's big in rap out there? What does that dude Mossy? There's that ain't DC's Neto and that other homeboy with the dreadlocks. The homeboy I seen one side got beat up by Sureños. Which one? CML, Damn Lavish D. Yeah, I don't know too much about the modern ones. I only know about the old ones. I'm like still stuck in the past. I know about Brother Lynch and X-Rated and Sivo and those guys from that time. Homicide. Rico Too Smooth. Yeah, I remember. That's the guy. I've heard of him before. Why is Gunner always making fun of those guys? I notice Gunner is always making fun of all those guys. That guy and that, I think that one youngster. His name was like GP or GB or something like that from Merced. Making fun of that dude Young. They're blunt rappers pimping up the city. He got ran up on. Some white dudes got beat up by some real Sureños from LA. He's from Sac. He's not from any hood though. Being top bound. Sauce in that fashion. Yeah, man. I heard that fool's account. One of Gunner's trolls has a voice that resembles yours. Is a trip. Ha! That's funny. It's not me. Yeah, I heard that Gunner's account was hacked or something like that recently. That his old account's not out there no more. But yeah, I heard him talking about it on IG the other day. But yeah, that's a trip. But yeah, it's unfortunate that Sacramento's getting bad too, man. You know, well, fun is the active Norteños called him out and despised him. Even said he's not going to make fun of them no more. Gunner's channel's gone. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that his channel was gone. You know, it's a trip. And the rappers. Yeah, I mean, look, man. If you're gonna call out people's names, they're gonna call out back. So that's just the name of the game. Hence why I don't call out people's names because I don't have no reason to. I'm not here to make drama with no one. You feel me? But each to their own. You feel me? I mean, I did call out that dude Choloani. If you guys watched that video a while back, but I did that because that dude was out of pocket, man. That was kind of borderline creepy what he was doing. I think it's stupid to rap these days too. Sack of the mix of bass, Sack politics, and like all about clicks. Who mess with? I thought Sack had a lot of LA politics too. Shouts out to your page though. Much love. Gracias, Roberto Duran. That dude is a weirdo. Who's a weirdo? Yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, man. Exactly. That Choloani dude. I mean, I don't want to call him a sexual predator because I don't know. But what he was, trying to start a sex call and all this weirdo shit, just that's not acceptable, man. I stopped watching Gunner, him always talking to youngsters in tight pants, and every video got annoying. I feel it. Choloani is a weirdo. Yeah, he is, man. I mean, if Choloani was a white dude that respected the Aztec culture, and he said, I love this culture, it embraced me, and I respect it, hey, I would have much love for the dude. I wouldn't make fun of the dude. It's not that I make fun of him. I wouldn't have made that video about him. You know what I mean? Like say Woody. Let's use Woody as an example. You know what I mean? The Cholo Goth music is weird too. I've never heard it, bro, so I don't know too much. I didn't even know there was a Cholo Goth. All these people on that video are hitting me up saying I'm making fun of Cholo. Dude, I didn't even know Cholo Goth existed. I didn't even know that was a thing. It must be a thing in SoCal, I guess, because I've never heard about it in the Bay Area. I've heard of goth and punk rockers, you know what I mean? But I ain't never heard of no Cholo Goth. That never existed in my world, at least. There's gay Cholo rap. I'm sure there is, bro. The world has changed, bro. I could say Gunner's right on one thing, man. It is a Joto generation, man, because I see some weird shit out there. You know what I mean? No disrespect to homies out in SoCal, but, you know what I mean? Even up here up north, bro, I see some funny style of that shit. That's all I'm just going to leave it at that. They got better eyebrows than mine. I didn't know it existed with the Vice. Oh, yeah, I think I did see something about Vice on it a while back, now that I remember. But, yeah, but like back to what I was saying. Let's use Woody as an example. Woody grew up in the barrio. He grew up with homies, with norteños, with homies. Woody never went around and said, hey, I'm Woody and I'm more Mexican than Mexicans and I want to start a sex cult. You know what I mean? And I'm going to teach you what a real Chicano is. Woody never did that. Woody respected the game of raza and of norteños. So, I don't want to compare Woody to Choloani, but Woody did it right. You know what I mean? He respected the culture that he came from. Somebody said Ben Davis in high heels. I gotta laugh at that one. But anyway, Woody respected the culture. This dude Choloani took the culture and tried to create a sex cult and tried to create God knows what he tried to create, bro. And that's what I didn't like about that dude. You know what I mean? So I'm just using those examples, bro. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean? But hey, bro, like I said, I'm just little old Jose from the town, bro. Biker shorts and a bandana. Yeah, man. Okay, don't laugh at me, bro, but I actually have a pair of slim pants. But they're not skinny jeans. They're just like slim straight. Is it true Woody committed suicide over a ruka? I really do not know, bro. That's the rumor I heard, but I do not know if that's true or not. You feel me? Lowrider bike with no seat. Next thing you know, they're going to have ham with no burger. But yeah, man, I really don't know if Woody committed suicide over a ruka. According to what they said in some video, they said that his girlfriend was Indian too, or something like that. But yeah, I really don't know, bro. You know what I mean? But you know, Woody, Woody was he was a very, how can I say? He was a very depressed man, and you could hear it in his lyrics. You know what I mean? Because he talked a lot about committing suicide. He talked a lot about being on the other. He talked a lot about death in his raps, a lot. You know what I mean? And if I wasn't, what he's saying, if I wasn't something, I would blow my fucking brains out. You know, he would make songs like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm Berkeley Latinos United. Now, you know this dude is a troll. Yeah, I'm wearing a thong just for you, baby. Demons in my sleep. Yeah, man. It's just like, you know, he was a man that was in pain. You know what I mean? And the signs were there. You know, it's just unfortunate that no one helped him or seen it beforehand. You know what I mean? Because, you know, cut off bands with pink Converse. Hey, I remember some time back, motherfuckers were wearing pink t-shirts. You guys remember that style? Gunners profiled Woody, yeah. Yeah, I showed Woody's hood one time, like West Twonks, in one of the barrio tours. But yeah, man, somebody asked me way earlier, and my bad if you're still on here. I do want to do more barrio tours. I want to do Richmond. I want to do Salinas. Want to do a little bit more of San Jose. I want to do Concord area, Pittsburgh, Antioch, possibly again. Want to do some more Sacramento. Maybe do some of the 707. You feel me? Yeah, man, Santa Rosa, for sure. I want to hit up Santa Rosa. Watson, yeah, I'll hit up Watson. I don't know too much about their barrios there. But I've been to Watsonville before. Hollister, never been there, but I wouldn't mind. Fremont, yeah, man. I'll show Dakota again. Yeah, I want to show Fairfield for sure. Fedlas, the Flatlands. Duke 38. I've done 38 before. Do your backyard and interview 36 and the homies. 36. I could interview my brother Adrian. Got some real bottles, none but Ross over there. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna do Dublin and San Ramon too. But yeah, I'll do Dakota again. Half Moon Bay. They got bottles in Half Moon Bay. My boxers build G strings for stability. But yeah, man. The Mission, yeah, you're right, man. I haven't done the Mission District for sure. I gotta do that one. East Palo Alto, I've done one on East Palo Alto, but I'll do it again. I'd take San Ramon over Danville in a fist fight. 22nd and Bryant. Yeah, I can show 22nd and Bryant. Do Blackhawk for sure. I'm gonna do, you know, Livermore got little barrios. Yeah, the Central Valley. I do want to do Stockton and Modesto for sure. But we've been talking about doing out we've been going, watch out for Fat and Saucy. West Oakland. I did do one on West Oakland. Check it out. It's on there. But I have a homie from Stockton and Modesto, I'm sorry, and he was wanting me to do one with him out there. So you guys seen him before, my homie Masatal. He's been on here before. He's from Modesto area, so we're planning on going out there to Crow's Landing in West Side Modesto and he show those barrios. But yeah, man, definitely want to do more barrio tours around San Pablo for sure. Hey, San Pablo's a barrio, bro. There's nothing but raza in San Pablo. Stockton, you need a bulletproof windows. Run down some of the oldest gangs would be cool. Do Wino Park. Fat and saucy gargles with diarrhea. Man, y'all being mean to fat and saucy. But yeah, man. Do Piedmont Crips. Puro Piedmont ese. Straight Piedmont barrio, homes. Piedmont. But anyway. Yeah, bro. But definitely I want to do more barrio tours. So Ranch Park used to have Norteño Click back in the days. Which park? San Pablo where speak Spanish. Yeah, San Pablo's nothing but raza, bro. I'm telling you. What happened to Barrio Sesentas? They became the gang that's called UNT now. Barrio 60s UNT. Napa. Napa's a nice town. Sobrani Park. That's where they filmed 13 Reasons Why. With the Bay now and then. Do Caesar M's hood. Who's Caesar M? Barrio San Pablo. What does UNT stand for? I was told it makes untouchables. But they were like, once the original 60s died out, the UNTs took over that hood. I got a chilanga out in San Pablo. Oh, yeah. Préstamela. Frank Gucci already did Caesar M's hood. Caesar M's hood in San Jose. Orale. You know what his hood is? VSP, Barrio San Pablo. The Parkins. Yeah, man. That's the old school family. Well, the 60s, a lot of people don't know this. The 60s, yeah, I've seen a fucking bunch of, I was in the 60s last Saturday, bro. I'm not going to say what street, but I was in one of the 60s streets. And there was hella norteños on the corner, bro. They were like 40 deep, bro. They were bumping Woody, bro. They were bumping that song by that dude Carrillo. Remember he was on that Northern Exposure album? High Street Bank Boys. I noticed they still strike up UNT 60s. Yeah, you'll still see V60s UNT. Have you seen that all the time tagged up on the walls? They still around. They still out there. But yeah, man. A lot of stuff. 41st Cycles, yeah. I don't know if they're around anymore. I've seen graffiti on 41st before, but I have no idea if 41st Cycles is still around. I think the last generation of them was like in the mid 90s. Because I remember I follow hella Oakland homeboys through Instagram. Orale, yeah, Sack Boy. I don't see them as much out in the streets like I used to, but, you know, I don't go looking for them, bro. Do you see Border Brothers? I don't know, bro. I haven't seen, like, Border Brothers in a long time. Are there still Diamonds? Which ones? The ones from Sacramento? I think Goldtoe's a dope producer, and he got good artists. What do you think? Yeah, Goldtoe's is dope. Northern's in the 90s now. Really? Up there in the BB hood? You know what? I was in the deep on 96 and East 14th. And I did see a dude come up and he was flamed up, bro. On 96 and East 14th. I was buying some tacos right there. And a dude walked up and bought some tacos and he was with a girl and they were all flamed up. And I was like, whoa, that's a trip to see someone flamed up out here in this hood. But you gotta remember, bro, I'm old, bro. I'm 43. I haven't really been out there like that. So, you know, I don't know what the game is like. The Diamonds. Yeah, man. How Sureños are able to be in the sideshow. I didn't even know Sureños go to sideshows. My homeboys used to be BBs. He said there's not really any left. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, the Diamonds. I mean, I lived in the. If you guys seen my Vario tours, I did one of the old Diamonds hood. You're 54. I'm 43. We're close to age. Nah, my brothers are about your age, bro. They're older than me. Yeah, the 96. Yeah, 96 local Cyclones in the 80s. I remember them. They from the V, right? Tower of Power. No, Tower of Power's from Oakland. But yeah, man, it's a trip. Yeah, but I was saying the Diamonds. I filmed their hood. Oh, I know where West End Hayward is. That's over there, kind of by Palmacia, right? But I filmed the Diamonds hood because I used to live there. That's crazy. It looks like the Norteños are what's left in Oakland when it comes to Raza gangs. Supposedly they say there's Sureños out in Oakland now. You know, that's what I've been hearing from some of the youngsters. When there was a green light on the BBs, my boy took out two of them. It's crazy. Hispanic Tennyson West End. Orale. Yeah, I know where that's at. I've been down there hella times. That's over there by Calaroga, kind of. But yeah, man. You ain't seen none. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've seen some Sureño graffiti here and there, but I don't know. You feel me? But yeah, I was telling them back to what I was saying about Sacramento. I remember the Diamonds because I used to live I used to live in their hood, and I remember I knew a dude in a wheelchair. He was hella cool. His name was Tito. You know what I mean? He was hella cool. Best cannabis club in Oakland? I'm not sure, bro. I don't smoke weed anymore. They have Sureños in the town, but they ain't deep, somebody said. Yeah, man. Ooh, my bad. I burped. But, yeah, I don't know if you guys know Tico from the Diamonds. He a cool ass homie. If he's listening, shouts out to you, Tico. You were hella cool when I lived up there in Sacramento. All y'all fit to hit the Vegas Raiders game. Vegas Raiders. That don't even sound right. But yeah, man. But hey, man, I'm about to get off. I've been on here past the hour mark. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. If you guys have any suggestions for anything, used to be out there. I never knew why they ain't big no more. I didn't even know if they were still around or not. The Diamonds. I remember the biggest Norteño gangs were the Franklin and the Diamonds in South Sac that I remember. But look, I always leave it up to you guys before I get off. If you guys have any, a lot of youngsters realize they look sick of being made fun of claiming Southern California when they ain't from there. But I was gonna, like I said, I'm about to get off and in a couple minutes, and Diamonds are united with Frank Lone. Orale. So before I get off, I want to leave it up to you guys. I want to let you guys get the last word. Do you have any suggestions for anything coming up? Any videos you may want me to make? Any topics you may want me to look at? Anything out there? Let me know before I get off. I always leave it up to you guys. You know what I mean? Just got in at work. Stay cool. Hey, what's up, Chicano Ideas? Hey, check out Chicano Ideas videos and support his channel. Subscribe to him. He's a homie from Saho, from the east side. He's staying out in Soccer, I think. So, yeah, hit him up, bro. He's a cool dude. You should do short videos with people when you do some tours. I'll try. Maybe a gang graffiti tour. Yeah, I'll see what's up with a gang. Frank Lone's turning to Bloods. Really? I didn't know that. I heard something about that. The Zillas or some shit. Jimmy G overrated. Not sure who Jimmy G is. Yeah, the graffiti thing is interesting. I'll look into that for sure. When did you lose your virginity? I lost my virginity when I was 16. Bloods in the Bay? Not that I know of. I heard rumors Mexicali Road were turning to a soul food spot. Hey, better a soul food spot than let it be abandoned there. Crazy, Mexicali Rose was the oldest Mexican restaurant in Oakland since 1927. 22 and you're still a virgin, bro. You better handle your business. You better get some game and learn how to talk to these women. I had to learn quickly, bro. I had to learn quickly. Because I knew at 16 I wanted to lose my virginity, bro. So I I started hanging around with dudes who were getting laid. I had no car either, bro. Yeah, he needs to go to that Colombian bar in San Jose. Um, I started hanging around with dudes who were getting laid, bro. And next thing you know, I got laid. Not too long after that, bro, because I started noticing what they were doing. I started, because I'm good at that. I'm good at investigating things. I probably could have been a good fucking pig. I'm not a pig, but I could have been a good pig because I'm good at investigating things. I'm good at researching stuff, really good at it. How do you think I know so much about history and stuff like that? But I researched how these dudes were getting women. I looked at their every move. I noticed that they were doing a lot of eye contact. They were doing a lot of playfulness stuff with them. They would make the girls play with their hair. The girls would like start smacking their lips. The way they would look at them, the way they were talking to them, I was like, oh shit, I see what they're doing. So I started doing something similar and I got laid. And that's game one, son. If you want to learn some Oakland game, there you go. Better start doing eye contact. Better not be afraid to talk to women. That's how you lose your virginity. Mexicali Rose owner's son went to St. Liz. I believe it. You peep game, exactly, bro. Game recognized game. I wanted to get laid, and I wanted to learn how these dudes were doing it. And I had like 3 or 4 homies that were always getting laid all the time. So I started actually investigating them. They didn't even notice this. And I noticed that what they did is that they would just have a lot of confidence when they would talk to the girls. And they would do a lot of eye contact and a lot of playfulness stuff. And the girls would like it and would react to it. So I said, oh, okay. And I started doing it. And the next thing you know, I started getting laid. So it was like, okay, I get it. So it's not that hard. Right now, for me, it's hard because I've been out of the game for a while. And you got to remember, I came out of a 10-year relationship. So, right now, I'm like playing catch up. You feel me? For sure. But it is what it is. You have no car, you better jump your ass on the BART or on the AC Transit. I didn't have no fucking car when I got laid. I got laid with a girl on the BART one time. Bro, I think I know you from OG Chuck from Trey 6 when he lived on Bridge. Honey, yeah. Did you know Chooks? Yeah, bro. You know me, fool. I used to kick it right there at his house all the time with him and Bethel, bro, right there on Briggs Street. That's my boy. Lil Juan, bro. Damn. That's crazy you remember me, Mike Hawk. When I was a teenager, I dated hella older women. Investigating melons and tamales. Like that. In that fashion. But yeah, bro. They should have that Oakland show again. Which one? You feel me? But yeah, man. I mean, it's not that hard to get laid. If you want to do it, bro, you can accomplish anything. That's just how it is. What about Israel from 36? Heard of him? The name sounds familiar, man. What they call him? By the Coliseum? Nah, I ain't seen that show, brother. You know what it's called? Oh, you talking about that one show? What's it called? Blind Spotting? I haven't seen that show, if that's the one you're talking about. Oh, the Oakland Super Show. I was there, bro. Were you there? I was there that day, bro, at the Coliseum. Where is the best place to pick up chicks in Oakland? I would say downtown Oakland on a Friday or Saturday night. For sure. Because I play down there all the time. And there's a lot of females hanging around there all the fucking time. Especially now that COVID is starting to die down. I was out in downtown Oakland last night and there was a lot of females hanging around. Downtown Oakland, bro. Trust me. Go Broadway, Telegraph, all around that area, bro. Hella girls out there. Yeah, TJ, that's my brother, blood. Yeah, Chooks had that spot lit up. Eloy, I remember Eloy the big. What happened to Eloy? Pelon, TJ, Gumby. Yeah, Gumby, that's my boy from Fruitvale. I know him from way back since I was a little kid, bro. I enjoyed a good show. Pretty sure it was one hell of a reunion for Oakland homies. Yeah, bro, I've seen a lot of raza from the town that I hadn't seen in hella years. I used to go to Oakland back in the days to kick it with Rocky, Treetop. Oh, that's the homies from 38. Yeah, that's my boy Serge. Yeah, I know Rocky too. I know. I remember Puppet too. He was like Samoan or something like that. My homie seen Old School 41st 30 at the car show from Street Academy. Orale. Oh, Eloy died? Ah, man. Sad to hear, man. Did he die of natural causes or he got killed? But yeah, man. Yeah, I remember Eloy. He was like from the deep, I think. But yeah, Eloy was hella cool. He was a big dude. He was hella cool. Him, Twink, Juan's brother, Twink. That fool. Those fools were my boys, bro. That's like family to me, bro. I've known them since I was a little kid, bro. All them 36 homies, Gumby, all them fools, bro. I've known them since way back. I used to steady kick it at that house, me and my brother, all the time when Juan was living there. We were on Bridge Hunted all the time, bro. Those are the good old days, man. I used to kick it more with the OGs than I even did with the younger dudes. But yeah, that was a good time when Juan used to live there, man. I miss those days. I miss Juan, man. Rest in peace to my nigga Juan. Now, my brother was from 36. Mr. Specs, Emilio. I think I remember him. Emilio, yeah. I think I remember him. Yeah, bro, I used to kick it there. Sometimes I was with my fat homie. You remember my fat homie, Brandon? He was from Livermore, but all his family was from like Dakota and Hayward. He used to always be kicking it with me all the time, and we'd always kick it there all the time with him. He was a big dude. He was hella cool though. That's my boy. I met him when I was living out in Sacramento. But yeah, man, he was a cool folks, man. Those were the good old days. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off, man. Chugging forward, locked down for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, man, I remember Beto used to always be there too, homie Beto from 36, and his brother Mike, and he had his other brother, Tony, who has all the lowriders. It was a beautiful live. I had a good amount of people, man. You guys kept it interesting. We talked about a lot of different issues. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'm gonna see if I can make some videos this week. Gotta produce a little bit more videos for the channel. I was kind of slow this last week because I was a little busy, but this week I'm gonna have more free time. So yeah, man, stay tuned for future videos and future live feeds. This is Jose with Oakland Latinos United. Support me on IG and Facebook. And if you're trying to get a hold of me, private message me on IG. That's the best way to get a hold of me if you want to talk to me. But yeah, man, be safe. Stay ground. Chicano Power. I'm out. Late.